This is the moment your future self has been silently begging you to start. Stop scrolling. That twinge in your chest when something important shows up? That's not weakness. That's a signal light. If you keep swiping past it, you'll wake up 5 years later asking why nothing changed. Do hard things not because life is mean, but because your potential is waiting politely outside your comfort zone, and it's getting impatient. Chapter 1. The brain that hates risk. Your brain is ancient hardware running an old safety update. Avoid danger, stay alive. It still flags social risk the same way it flagged predators. Public speaking, tough conversations. Putting your work out there, your amygdala treats them as threats. So your nervous system will flood you with the same sensations as real danger. Heart racing, sweaty palms, that urge to flee. Now here's the cheat code. That alarm is neutral. It's energy. It can be read as panic or excitement. The people who get further don't wait to feel brave. They get curious about the feeling. They say, okay, my body is yelling. What does it want me to do anyway? When you learn to interpret the alarm as a growth cue instead of a stop sign, you shift from being a passenger to being a pilot of your own life. Chapter 2. Built to get stronger. Stress doesn't just break systems. Proper stress makes systems stronger. Your muscles, bones, even your immune system adapt to challenges. Your emotions and skills do the same. When you purposely lean into manageable difficulty, neural pathways rewire, confidence compounds, and problems that once crushed you become manageable. This is not about trauma or reckless risk. It's about controlled challenges that push your edge without breaking you. Think of it like resistance training for your life. You don't need heroic gestures. The biology of growth is patient and steady. Give it the right kind of tension, and it will repay you with resilience, clarity, and competence. Chapter 3. The micro-discomfort method. You don't need to jump off cliffs to prove you can fly. Start with micro-discomforts that are just annoying enough to be meaningful but safe enough to repeat. Take a cold minute in the morning that tells your brain something. You can handle surprise. Speak up for 1 minute in that meeting you usually ghost. Send the message you've been drafting for a week. Choose the stairs instead of the elevator. These tiny, consistent acts accumulate like compound interest. Your brain takes notes. They did it once, they can do it again. After a few weeks of micro-discomfort practice, the loud fears quiet down and the small, brave acts become ordinary. Ordinary bravery is what makes extraordinary lives. Chapter 4. Reframe resistance. Resistance is not the enemy, it's a compass. That heavy, sticky feeling pulling you away from a choice is pointing toward the thing worth doing. Most people use that feeling as an excuse. Better to use it as information. Ask yourself, what's the smallest version of this action that still counts? If the thought of publishing a project terrifies you, publish a paragraph. If a conversation feels impossible, schedule 10 minutes of honest time. Reframing turns resistance into feedback. The more you treat fear as a signal and not a verdict, the faster you learn to navigate your edge. That's how you turn sabotage into strategy. Chapter 5. Rituals, community, and the long game. Doing hard things needs systems. Motivation is unreliable. Ritual is not. Build a low-friction routine that nudges you toward discomfort daily and a weekly practice that stretches you further. Make one tiny habit sacred. 5 minutes of focused work on the thing that scares you, a morning exposure to cold, or one difficult question you ask a friend. Then add a community that expects growth. Peer pressure can be an asset when the group's norm is accountability and honest feedback. Share your 1-week experiment. Celebrate the awkward wins and normalize the discomfort. Growth thrives in environments that make bravery feel normal, not weird. Over months, the person who used to avoid hard things becomes someone who seeks them out because that's how they level up. Conclusion. Start today, not someday. Here's the raw truth. Every avoided hard thing is a small tax on your future self. The compound cost of avoidance is real and loud, but the compound reward for doing the tiny, scary things is louder. Pick one micro-challenge for this week. Write it down, tell one person. Then do the smallest version of it tomorrow. Repeat it for 7 days. If If you hate it, adjust. If it scares you, that's the point. Growth isn't comfortable and it isn't glamorous. It's honest work that quietly changes who you are. So stop waiting for courage to arrive fully formed. Start with an inch of bravery and let momentum carry the rest. Your future self will thank you, and your present self will learn to like the person who shows up. Comment below the one small hard thing you'll do this week. Subscribe if you want the next step-by-step map, and do this one thing right now. Write down today's micro challenge. Start today, your next season is waiting.